Hi, a very good day to Dr. Fairuz. My name is Kong Yan Ping, number metric 159312, with my fellow groupmate Zhang Yu Jing, Lam Hui Sin, and Chai Chu. Today I would like to present about the impact of Industrial Revolution 4.0 on the corporate society in Malaysia. Industries around the world have been into different phases until they have reached the Industrial 4.0 area. It's a century-old phenomenon that began with the first Industrial Revolution and now revolving around the fourth. So before going into Industrial Revolution 4.0, I will simply brief about the Industrial Revolution 1.0 to 3.0. For the first Industrial Revolution was all about the water, steam, coal, and mechanical advancements. It introduced steam engines and several other innovations such as the power loom and the cotton gin. This invention permitted huge-scale production of goods like textile. It also reshaped people's perception and helped them to earn a better livelihood. The civilization relocated from isolated village and city began to welcome all young and old with open arms. When it comes to Industrial Revolution 2.0, the manufacturing of product went enormous as the second Industrial Revolution gives the powerful electricity to the world. Electricity was the main contributor to this revolution and was the primary resources. Revolution 2.0 was known for increased utilization of petroleum, electric current, and steel. Thus, it allows regional business expansions. The third Industrial Revolution started in the 1950s. During this period, computers were introduced, businesses learned new communication ways, letters were converted to emails and fax, information transference became quick, and people witnessed the advance of automations, robotics, microprocessors, transistors, and of course the internet. Revolution 3.0 has made the world a global village and is 4.0 revolution's foundation stone in Malaysia and the rest of the world. Finally, the current revolution, Industrial Revolution 4.0. While the third revolution still exists, organizations and individuals are slowly moving to Industrial Revolution 4.0. The fourth revolution is the advanced form of machinery and technology. In other words, it's about tackling business challenge through the smart system utilizing the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence. It is important to remember that the third revolution is all about technological creation such as the computers and other machines, whereas Industrial Revolution 4.0 is about connectivity between one machine to another. As a consequence, it will allow advanced automation to take over industries where humans will command machines to do certain jobs. So, Industrial 4.0 is the smart revolution where every business has to adopt a smart solution if it desires to survive until the next big shift. And the year 2020, being all about the pandemic, has once again proved that Malaysian firms are needed to accepting the new revolution for growth and stability. For the general objective of this study is to identify knowledge and understanding the Industrial Revolution 4.0. For the objective of this project is to identify the commute in laborious effort and environment, identify specific requirements needed for each employee, and identify surges in competitiveness in employees. For deeper research on this topic, our group has used several methods which are qualitative interview, qualitative library, and quantitative internet. My group members will present about the finding of this study.
Hi everyone, I'm Zhang Yu Jing. Metric number is 155723. First, I will show the first point about workplace and workforce and the Industrial Revolution 4.0. And the Industrial Revolution 4.0. Developments in science and technology have had a significant impact on the workplace and workforce in Malaysia, like the internet, IT. And the new environment and technology, the workplace needs innovation, namely WPI. In Malaysia, both traditional workplace and a small-size workplace with sustainable transformation capabilities need WPI. Workplace should be smart and upgrade technology and equipment in order to improve performance, and should turn it into an internet smart workplace. Increasing work at home and use the storage and computing of internet to communicate with people in different regions. Workplace need to become more flexible. It will reduce time and improve efficiency. Secondly, the appeal of new industry has brought new workplace and employment opportunities to Malaysia. Includes internet commuting systems, MES, AI, and automation. The rapid change of working mode improve productivity and create new service mode. About the workforce, under the Industrial Revolution 4.0, the use of AI has changed people's work. Many companies think AI will replace workforce to use new technologies to improve productivity. And the job market is going to polarize. It will need more high-skill workers, reduce the level of primary knowledge and skill of work.
Hello guys, my name is Lam Hui Sin. I'm from Group 1 members. Based on my points is such incompetitiveness in employees. First, organization need keep updated in the working with the skill gap and the human cognitive skill to employees. The technology and human combined will make a good direction for organization. The organization must change the environment for employees, such as a new improved equipment, new technology, automation, new machine, good business environment, and increase the skill of workforce to improve the productivity. Organization should be train employees' curiosity, creativity, and imagination because it can build up the confidence of employees with continued learning. Furthermore, learning is responsibility of individuals. Through with observation between who not keep learn and who keep learn in every day. The knowledge of between the two type person is different, even though without education learning is non-stop. Every time and every way can get new knowledge because it will occur in daily life. Therefore, every employee should be taken a responsibility learning new knowledge about the job. Training is a significant function to grow up the quality employee. Besides that, training is also important system in a company because it will use to increase knowledge and skill about the job or use to revise the attitude of employee on job to meet the requirement of the job and goal of the organization.
The next point is persistently profitable. Expense efficiency is the efficiencies to generate excellent outcome with the amount of fund consumed. How would the Industrial Revolutions 4.0 impact the corporation society, specifically the financial expense of a corporation undergoing massive transformations and readjustments within a long period? Therefore, the topic of discuss is the expenses efficiencies of corporate society under the impact of Industrial Revolutions 4.0 in a long period. If a corporation substitutes their existing employees, it will require approximately 6 to 9 months worth of wage to perform a new recruitment process to find replacements of the discharged employees. For instance, if a corporation aims to lay off an existing senior employee that bank in about 70,000 ringgit Malaysia per year to replace the employee with a new recruit, the process would cost the corporation at least 30,000 to 45,000 ringgit Malaysia for the recruitment and training process. The expense may vary based on the education level of the potential recruit and the level of job positions vacant in the corporations. A corporation has to take into considerations of certain factors that might cost the corporations heavily in the process of replacing existing employees. The recruiting cost when employing a new employee that involves advertising, interviewing, screening, and hiring. The onboarding cost of a new recruit, which involves training and management times. The lost productivities which might cause when the new recruit required for a few years before the productivities level of an exciting employee. The lost engagement when existing employees witness the high rate of employees being discharged and substituted by new recruits tends to induce a layer of anxiety, which causes the employees be disconnected, unmotivated, and lost productivity. Work errors that might happen when new recruits make novice mistake in their job. The training expenses of new recruits that would cost the corporations 10 to 20% of an employee's wage in a year. The cultural impact in the workplace where other existing employees will take time readjusting physically and emotionally when an existing employee is replaced. In spite of the fact that the time and capital budget in the rehabilitation and upskilling process of the corporation estimate should be higher, the acquired skill will inevitably culminate to cost efficiencies in the long run. Furthermore, it is more convenient for corporations to narrow the skill gap among existing employees through upskilling since employees will be educated about new skills and digital tools. This will create employees that are both flexible and experienced in the industry, which is extremely beneficial toward the corporations. Hence, organizing rehabilitations and upskilling the existing employee will minimize the expense of the employing process and rearrange the fund into more lacking or underfunded areas of a corporation. It is concluded that this will advance to an expand in the corporation's productivities and upcoming financial gains.
Next, we will talk about point 4, specific requirements needed for each employee. Industry 4.0 has arrived, and many Malaysia's companies need an employee can achieve success in management, either with educational background, wisdom, and personality. Because 4.0 will change the qualification required by worker. Workers need to have strong operational skill and knowledge background. So, in today's society, Malaysia companies need a workforce has full thinking, interdisciplinary talent, and information quality.
Firstly, under the smart workshop, employees are required to think systematically. Production methods are not fixed but modular and dynamic, and employees need to adjust their solution at any time. Employee will be transformed from operator to manager of intelligent equipment, testing, planning, and evaluating the operation of intelligent equipment. This may involve logistic management, human-machine interaction, and the application of 3D technology. Secondly, Malaysian companies need interdisciplinary and complex quality of personnel. Enterprise use employees, most of whom already have interdisciplinary experience or have done alternate work. These include, firstly, cross-cutting talents, digital mechanical engineer, the data scientist engineer who analyze platform and algorithm, cyber security. Thirdly, user interface specialists can efficiently integrate hardware and software resources with minimum input according to the required output form.
In conclusion, the dismal future of mankind being oppressed by binary code overload is yet eventuate as visualized in the Terminator movie franchise. While our current technological achievement is still miles away from reaching technological singularity, the advancement of humankind in the present Industrial Revolution 4.0 is a huge step forward from our early stage in the Industrial Revolution 1.0. The prime example of the impact by the advance on the corporate society in Malaysia is the conversions of workplace and workforce, where there will be a relative reduction of traditional workers due to the increasing demand for highly knowledgeable and skilled workers equipped for the automotive era. To expand efficiencies by organizing rehabilitations and upskilling the exciting employees and rearranging the fund to underfunded areas of a corporations to maximize the productivities and financial gains. The search of competitiveness is in employee which is executed by reskilling the employees through internal functions training, functional training, and knowledgeable improvement. Therefore, is it advised that corporate societies in Malaysia should be progressively flexible and devise financially in order to survive the upcoming advancement of technologies brought by the wave of the industrial revolutions?